Oh, nothing.
Hello, one and all, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Unsleeping City. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Either way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can never miss one of our Sunday sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 8 of our story here in the city that never sleeps, wonderful, magical New York City. I am your humble dungeon master, Sully, and with me, as always, are our intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid heroes.
No.
Incredible. Last time on the Unsleeping City, we had some tension amongst our little dream team. Alejandro told the gang behind Charlie's back that he planned to terminate her when she inevitably had another burst of that dream magic. She stormed off to be alone, and our heroes went their separate ways to do some personal things. Diego gave a statement to the police at City Hall and met with his father. Henery met a fellow monk, one Jackson Way, first fist of the Order of the Concrete Fist, who got him started letting go of the past and to just grow in general. Smoke was attacked in his home by an old friend slash foe, who was just as insanely as powerful as he remembers, before promptly escaping by jumping out of a several-story window. Charlie was approached by one Robert Moses.
Oh yeah.
With an offer that they would help each other out. When she tried to escape, she was captured, taken to his nightclub Equinox, where she was used to summon Nod using some crazy mirror device. Before Robert Moses could finish off Nod, Charlie leapt to Nod's side, where their magic seemed to converge like this helic energy, sending out this massive blast of flame throughout the entirety of Equinox, incinerating some of the vampires, sending others flying around the room, before Nod was able to teleport the both of them out in a last-ditch effort to keep them safe. With her cell phone service restored, she was able to call the other heroes of the Dream Team to come to her aid, where they met at Lorimer Street and all came face to face with the rapidly decaying Monarch of Dreams. But, of course, just as they thought they were safe, Officer Epona Cirillo approached and seemed that she was an enemy of the 6th Borough, stating that she was here on unofficial police business. Guys, we are in combat! You see steam and smoke echoing forth from the cracks of the subway station. Alejandro is casting an incredibly powerful concentration spell, appearing to summon the train to Nod. He's going to summon the train to Dream because Nod, the Monarch of Dream, is dying here in the waking world, the Unsleeping City. You see that he is actively trying to hold on to that spell. It is incredibly powerful, as no active magic could be stronger than making the MTA run on a timely schedule. That being said, I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Yikers.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Time.
I could just click a button.
Hi guys, quick question. Do any of you guys use D&D Beyond? And if so, are you having issue like getting in there?
It's
Is that the app?
Are you using the
Yeah.
app or the website? The app? I don't know that. I know the app's in.
I'm
beta,
using
though,
the
so it makes sense.
no, I'm using the website.
Oh, then I don't know.
No, never mind.
While you guys are
Let me try the app.
While you guys are rolling initiative, let me go ahead and show you what it is you're looking at.
Oh, that
Oh,
doll.
God.
Who is that?
There are all of you, and there you see sitting in Charlie's arms is the gray child.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the gray orphan known as Nod.
I scooped him the fuck up.
Nod is incredibly wounded and in dying very quickly, but is not out of the fight yet. In front of you is one Epona Cirillo. And you see that there are some trains that are passing here, back and forth. But it's combat time. Let's roll some initiatives. me roll the initiatives of the NPCs.
Oh, love it.
Not the wizard going last.
There it is.
Not the wizard going loud.
Bam. All right. As I said, guys,
She's on the other track.
you guys got
Okay.
a couple of parts of like different moving parts happening as of right now in this combat. You see Epona looks at you guys as you guys kind of like so you guys see Epona's come down. She said her line that she's here on unofficial police business. Does anybody say anything to her as this combat starts? You guys want to say or do anything before this combat starts? Obviously, you won't be able to attack, but...
Wait, Sully, real quick. I'm having some technical issues in here on my side. The character sheet that you have right now on Fantasy Grounds is outdated.
Okay, send me the new one, and I'll literally put it in right now.
As soon as I can, bro. Like I'm having a lot of issues with D&D Beyond. Like it's loaded really slow.
Okay.
Here, hold on. I can do it through mine, and I'll just tell you. What am I looking up?
Here, all good. Wizard.
Give me a sec.
So here's what I can do. I will update it real quick. On my end, the only thing you'll have to keep in mind is that you do have one extra level 3 slot, and you're gonna have to keep like I don't know what spell that would be. So maybe like on your phone, pull up some spells so that you know what you're looking at. I'm gonna put in your arcane tradition and stuff in there for you until we can put a more permanent fix on that. Just put a little band-aid on it right now.
Yeah. Here, I just gotta keep track of my new. Like I can access my thing through my phone on the app, but the website's not loading. Yeah, you update. Can you update my my HP? Is the main thing that I'm worried about.
Did you already roll for it?
Yeah, I have 38 hit points now.
38. Cool.
Just gotta keep track of that and my spells. That's it.
Let's go ahead and add. No, that's not how you add. How do you add? Let me just give you a level.
Sorry about this, guys.
All good.
No worries.
Your HP was what, 38?
Yeah, 38.
How
Nailed
dare
it.
you, Ed?
Nailed it.
Oh,
What?
God damn it, Ed.
I'm just
how do you have more health than me? Oh.
All right.
What's your hit die?
It's supposed to be. It's a D8.
You have a bigger hit die than me.
Wait, what's going on? Cause
Yeah.
I have 64 HP.
Because yours are D12s.
Ah.
Yeah, my HP is 29.
Barbarians are chunky.
They're
Yeah.
chunky.
You calling me thick?
Doesn't matter when you shoot
Nobody
them from
fucking
afar,
with barbarians, bro.
All right. Master Scrivener is in there. 433. And it should be.
And I got a pretty cool feature on this level. You guys are gonna see in a second.
4 cantrips.
Well,
I don't
more
know.
like 20 minutes because I'm lasting initiative.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So as far as
Wait, I got a 5.
As far as I'm concerned, your stuff is updated, so you can use this
Got
sheet. Send me the new one. We'll put in the more permanent stuff. But it's combat time.
Can I say something to Epona before we start?
Absolutely.
Real quick?
Yeah, you see Epona pulls out this crazy it's like this crazy long like billy club flail looking thing. Like, you know those like black billy clubs that cops have in their cars? It's like that, but it's crazy long. See, she pulls it out as like her badge starts to do this crazy dark ominous flashing.
I was always taught not to kill a cop. Unless you really want to do this. I'm giving you this one chance. Stand down.
You see that she goes, huh, what would you look? She goes, what would you look at that? New York's finest versus New York's worst. Put your money where your mouth is, kid.
Can I do an
And she full on,
intimidation?
bah, 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 is like tapping the billy club in her hand. You want to do an intimidate? Absolutely.
Can I give him advantage?
This
Because
is
Smoke is
definitely
currently in
not.
dragon form.
So this is definitely not an advantage. You said your part. So yeah, go ahead and give me that intimidation roll.
Woo!
What do you say to Epona? What do you say to her?
Then I guess you really are just another bad cop, huh?
You see that she looks at you. She goes, "Hey, it takes a piece of shit to take down a piece of shit."
What?
Uh,
She
she called me
just
a
burned herself.
At least she's honest.
Insane. Top of the initiative, Henry. You're first to go, my friend. Following that intimidation that doesn't seem to kind of wane her in any way.
All right. 15 feet. How far can I jump? Are those trains like there just chilling, or are they
Give me
moving?
a perception
Like,
check. Give me a perception check.
I need an insight.
But-
I need an insight.
inside on trains.
They're alive and they're coming to kill you.
So even with a 9, I'll tell you this: those trains are moving. They're not going to be moving on the map because those are part of the map. You see that the trains are moving. You guys are quite literally about to have a combat in a scenario where there's active trains moving towards and fro.
In meta, is there any chance you could like make a token for the trains or something and then move them forward?
I can do that. Yeah. See if I can.
Or
make
like
this.
even make a shape like long and rectangular and just move it forward like every round or something?
Let's see. While I do that, so the trains are where they are currently. They are starting with this kind of like on either side and moving towards the center. So you're good for right now.
Are we doing this like round by round or?
I will let you know.
All right. I'm currently trying to see. All right. Can I like, I guess I want to like jump across there.
You want to try to jump the whole thing or like just to the middle?
No, the whole thing.
Jesus.
You definitely do not want to touch the tracks.
No,
Can
not
I
the
say
tracks, but
something to
that
Henry?
Space in the middle.
Wait,
Henry. Remember, she's half horse, so she probably has a good jump.
Is that
Who?
true? Do horses
Her?
jump?
Epona. Yep.
wait. I wanted to say before combat started, I was busy like getting all this stuff fixed. Diego is gonna like magically hack into the sound system of the station and play "Fuck the Police" by NWA
Oh my
right before we
god!
start fighting.
On the police straight from the underground, literally.
He's just gonna put on like a playlist of like just gangsta rap.
I love it. This
Whoa.
whole thing just becomes a musical.
Why are
That's a Broadway episode. Go ahead.
Our tokens are huge
Hey,
now.
leave me
Did
alone.
anybody else's tokens get big?
No, you're just.
So this
seeing
means that we're
things.
big now? Are we giant?
No, what are you talking about? Sam's just.
Are we
seeing
creature
things.
size large?
Here we go.
Oh.
That twas a misclick.
There's a night before the misclick. Ooh. Nod's a chunky boy.
Yeah, he's a big ass baby.
He's a little thick. All right.
The whole time, Sully kept saying he's like a little baby. He's actually like 3 and has hair. I was
He's a
like, bro,
baby.
this man just come out of the womb with the locks.
Hey, don't hate what you get.
Here,
All right.
tell me.
Yo, he's
does
a chunky one, but he also has like 180 damage already. So
Yeah, this is
Well-
now officially an escort mission.
Yeah, I've kept him alive, so we'll see how it goes.
Here's
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff.
I
Actually,
thought he was gonna say penis.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
And like I'm just gonna like ready in action to where if she like tries jumping across, I'm just gonna swat her out of the air like a fucking fly.
Like tennis.
Yeah.
Birdie. Wait, that's golf.
That's golf. Wild.
Hazard.
Yeah, hopefully that helps you understand where the trains are.
And then you'll just move them when the trains move?
Correct.
Cool.
They move a lot quicker. They don't seem to be stopping at the stop because you guys like take a look and the front car where the conductor is. They are full on like, I'm not stopping here. This is insane. What's going on up here?
They can see it?
They fully see you. Like they are just driving past. They are fully just driving past. You see that they see you, but like it seems like some of that Umbral Arcana is in the works here. There's some of the signs that say like what the station is. You see they kind of glitch out and say that the station's closed. So they're driving straight through the station.
All right.
So
And where's Alejandro?
It will be round by round. So essentially, like there will be a time where the trains block your path, but there will definitely be a time where if you were on the tracks and they pass over that round, that you straight up just get hit.
How tall is the ceiling of this thing?
Of the
Subway?
The subway?
Mhm.
Like 30 feet, like 25.
Okay.
Feet,
How
25,
far
30
That works.
between the top of the train to the top of the ceiling?
Top of the train to top of the ceiling, maybe like 3 feet.
Whoa.
It's very,
Whoa,
very,
those
very
are some
short.
tall ass trains.
Yeah, trains are like 22 feet tall.
These double decker
Well,
trains.
you gotta remember, you got about like 4 or 5 feet down before you hit the ground. So
right, so
maybe
trains
not.
are like 33
30
feet
feet.
tall.
No. So the
There's some big ass
the trains are about 10 feet, and then from the top of the train to the ceiling is about another 10 feet. So not 30 feet.
So you could stand up straight.
Yeah, you could be able to.
Well, I could. Tony couldn't.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Hey. Would the train be considered a creature, a construct, maybe, or is it a wall?
magic ass question.
It's not so it wouldn't be a construct. It's closer to an item, if anything. Not necessarily a construct because it's not
It's
not
a
a golem.
it's a fucking train.
Got it.
Is it a structure?
It would be a structure. It'd be
It won't
close.
let me in my turn.
It would be closer to.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
What?
No, it wouldn't be a structure.
You
Because
sure?
that's not good for me.
Let me put. I guess if I could put in Alejandro for you guys.
Well, it could be like.
Why
the
is one
Iron
train bigger
Dragon.
than the other?
It's a
What?
big train.
One's just fat. God, leave it alone.
One's a bullet train and one's a bigger bullet train.
Bullet trains in New York? Now that's a
One's
real
a-
fiction.
One's in 9mm, the other's a 50 cal.
Now that's real fiction.
That's a real fiction.
That's the real fiction. Centaur, that's okay. Believable. Bullet trains in New York? The
Yeah.
fuck?
I believe talking trash
Bullet trains in
cans
the U.S. in general.
over
That
a
shit's
bullet
like
train.
fictional.
Wild.
All right.
All right, you should be able to. You can take your turn. You can end your turn. You can do literally whatever you want.
Did you hear what I wanted to do?
No. What did you want to do?
Your mom.
I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff and ready in action to if she tries jumping across or anything, I'm just gonna swat her out of the air like a fly.
Heard. All right. If that's what you want.
And like I'm even gonna like give like like the like bring it on motion with like the 2 fingers.
Who does it with 2 fingers? It's the whole hand.
I always thought it was. It's either 1. It's the whole all 4. 2.
You're,
There's
now you're
different,
just saying
different ways
number.
to do it.
Insane.
He's over here like, it's this
So
one.
It is going to be Epona's turn. You guys see that her badge is flashing that crazy, hazy, dark magic. You see, boom! A large plume of smoke dives out of it, hits the ground, and seems to disperse from all across the subway. And you see they begin to coalesce and pull these creatures from the different cracks and stuff of the subway. And you see what look to be the corpses of like long dead like cops start to call it like these are like the spirits of bad cops
It's just
Man,
See, I want to
those
get
guys did
pineapple.
not get their pensions.
Pineapple.
it's just
Um.
9/11 victims.
No.
Don't say that.
Oh my God.
Say that.
Jesus Christ! I step away from a second, and this is what I'm walking to.
That's on record, brother.
She's going to ready an action, and it's gonna be.
Wait,
these
so
ghosts.
quick question. Sorry, guys, I had to step away for a second. These wraith, like, what do they look like? Do they look like
They
people
look-
in armor?
They look like dead cops. They're like in police uniforms.
This guy's like
but
a
they-
SWAT officer.
Yeah, they're like those are like riot.
Got
cops. They've got like these like full on ballistic like riot shields and like batons and stuff. These guys are just like
Did she-
in beat cop
Wait.
uniforms, but they got no face. This yellowy eyes, like lights for eyes that like seem to move and distort as the wispiness of them. Is it like ebb and flow?
Did she use a spell to summon them?
She didn't use a spell. It seems like that it was something in her badge summoned them.
Oh, god damn it.
And they're gonna take their turn.
Whoa. Are they walking or jumping?
They seem to be hovering. They're not touching the ground.
Aww.
We're all just like, they get electrocuted.
He didn't fuck him up.
Yeah, we're just like, what the fuck is this
He's
shit?
gonna make an attack on you, Henry. That's a hit.
I thought defender wins.
Is your AC 15? No,
Yeah.
no.
It's attacker wins.
On attacks, attacker wins. On saves, defender wins.
Yeah, it's poopy.
Jesus Christ.
I just saw 3 dice. That's sweet.
You take. You see that it reaches. You see that it goes to hit you, and you instinctively put your block up to soak the blow. It fully reaches through your arms, like passes through them, reaches into your chest. You feel a cold sensation immediately shock your body as it grabs onto your heart. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Does my
Oh.
ready action, I guess, not work
You
for that?
You triggered it for Epona. You said it was for Epona if she jumps.
You
That was
did.
definitely also before specters for fucking.
That's what
I guess.
Yeah, you didn't say
Um,
that.
You feel your body tense up, but you manage to you feel a ki coursing through your whole body. You're in combat mode. It is enough for you to make physical contact with the body with that cop and literally pull him out of your chest, push him back a little bit. The effect of what he was attempting does not go through. You feel that, but you do feel that whatever that thing was trying to do you is bad news. Next ghost. It's going to move here. I will also say this. Nod has a special aura about them that is inherently enhancing you guys in certain ways. How, like, you'll kind of come to find those soon enough. Well, here's one I can tell you. Nod has this kind of protective aura about them that does allow you guys to spend your reactions to take the hit instead of Nod. Nod is in very, very bad shape because they are rapidly dying. I don't know if you can see, but Nod has 200 max HP and is currently at 180 wounds. So in 20 damage, they just die. So I will ask before making this attack. Does anybody want to take this hit for Nod?
I'll take the hit.
Okay. You step in front of it, and you fully what do you do as it? You see that it. You literally hear.
I fully spend 1 key point and make it hit the other specter.
Oh shit! You literally see her wisping, bobbing back and forth across the train tracks. You have the right to remain silent. As it whips across the thing, you spend a key point. What do you do as it literally is about to swing?
I take the staff and I take it take the staff and redirect the hand to the other specter that's flick it around and kind of imagine the staff hitting the back of your hand and pressing the back of the hand to the chest of the other specter and just trying to push it through.
Why
And
your friend,
as I return with, you have the right to shut the hell up.
So what do I need to do? Does he make an attack on the specter?
So let me find where I have it. I need to find it.
Are you referring to Tipsy Sway?
It says.
When
Wait, yeah,
yeah.
I think that's what it is. Tipsy sway.
So yeah, you can find it in your actions. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point to cause the attacker to hit one creature of your choice, other than the attacker that you can see. Okay, so does he make an attack or does it just hit?
No, it hits.
It just hits? Oh my
attack
god!
to hit one creature.
All right, it is immune. So here's the thing: you're gonna hate this. It is going to make the attack, but as I'm sure you can see, it hits it, and you see that cold, dark, decaying energy is what makes up these creatures, these spirits of the dead policemen, of these evil cops, and that doesn't seem to affect them in any way. It does, however, not hit Nod. Like,
sweet.
This one's going to move here and make an attack on you, Tony. That's going to be a hit. You take 4 points of necrotic damage, as it again is they are fully as this giant wave of the undead come after you. It makes a swipe at you, and you immediately feel part of it. Like as it swipes through you, the front of your chest, where the arm passes through, starts to crust and freeze over as the skin begins to die. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Tony.
Make this work, but my window's a little too big for me to roll in the chat, so I'm trying to find your.
So if you
trying
pull
to shrink
down, and then the bottom and the right hand side are the only things you can adjust. You can adjust up from the bottom or in from the side.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and then 1 con save.
1 con save. You feel literally the weight of the city is like has your back here and is trying to defend you as literal as it can. As soon as it hits you, you see one of the lights above you in the subway. All the lights are out, by the way. It's not enough to be like darkness, but so most of the lights are out. One of them grows incredibly bright, and literally as soon as it swipes at you, is enough to like make it back away. Afraid as the light fully explodes, scares the thing away from you. You manage to succeed that con save. You're over here. This one's gonna come for you, Diego. It fully misses. You see it comes up, tries to make an attack on you. You still got some faint, just passive abjuration over your wizard form that is keeping them from breaking through and getting to that sweet flesh. Next initiative, Smoke, you're up. You see a wave of ghosts has descended upon you. Shit is grim, and you see Epona is on the other side, kind of just like she's got her game face on. And she is very ready to not take it easy on you guys.
Okay, first, is Epona wearing any metal?
Epona is not wearing metal, no.
What is her badge made out of?
It looks like a onyx color, so like a dark gray, almost like light black, almost.
What is that?
Shit. Can I
that's
roll
like
a Arcana? I'm gonna roll an Arcana to see like. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I wanted to roll an Arcana to see if the ghosts have any weaknesses, particularly fire.
Okay.
So.
Oh, sorry. It would be a religion. So I will let you re-roll that. Before I tell you, you can re-roll it, but it would be a religion as far as ghosts go.
Smoke is not religious, but let's see what you get. 17.
You're right. Smoke isn't religious, but killing bitches is what he does. It doesn't matter if you dead or undead. This is what he does. You know that ghosts are negative energy, so they are made up of things that are bad. They're immune to a lot of, those kind of effects: necrotic damage, poison damage. They're also resistant to anything that isn't innately magic or silvered. So, like regular bludgeoning, regular piercing, that won't affect them as much because they have like an incorporeal body. You also know that they're immune to like they're mindless creatures, and again they're incorporeal, so you're not gonna be able to charm them or grab them or any like affect them physically. Does that make sense?
How about fire? Where does fire rank on that list?
It's one of those elements. They're like they'll definitely it'll hurt them, but they don't have a physical body for it to burn. So, but flame in general is like a magical effect. So it'll still hit them, just it might not do as much as you think it's gonna do.
Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna go with. Huh. You said it's positive energy, correct? So, like, positive energy will do them negatively, correct?
Correct. They are just like rule of opposites. They are negative energy, as they are like undead, definitely evil entities. So using something that is positive would have an adverse effect.
Okay. In that case, Smoke is gonna say, I can't believe I'm actually using this one. Bonus action, current, mode, protector.
Oh, okay.
And the protector, I'll read it out loud. The protector turret does this. This cannon emits a burst of positive energy that grants it and every creature in my choice 10 feet of temporary hit points. So it emits positive energy. Every turn, you essentially get topped up 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Well, shit. You guys watch as what does your protector turret look like? You know, this one was like you had like the little crab bot with the tank barrel on it. What's the protector look like?
It looks like a young woman around 35 years old, black skin with large fair wings and what looks like a warhammer in one hand.
Is it like a bust or a statue? Or
Yep, basically.
It's just like a little Pokemon that you just throw out of like a little Pokeball.
It basically looks like a bust that has articulation, it has facial features. It's very lifelike.
Okay, yeah, you see the cannon folds in on itself and then begins to rebuild as something entirely different. You guys see this like crazy looking, like dark skinned, like what looks to be a woman, but on closer inspection, it is a little bit more metallic. It is definitely like a statue of some kind. It gives who the temporary hit points?
Anyone I designate within a 10-foot radius.
And that would be who?
I'm gonna put it where I was before, so let's bring out the pointer.
Doink.
Doink. So basically, the specters. Normally, this is for allies, but the specters and all of my buddies, and it hits everyone in a 10-foot radius,
5,
including Nod.
10, 5, 10. So the specters. The Spectre 3, the one on the Spectre 4 and Spectre 3 aren't going to be affected.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
5, 10, but 1, 2 is, and then Charlie, Henery, Nod, Tony, and Diego, all of you gain how many temporary hit points?
1d8 plus 4, so I'll roll it right now.
So do we all get whatever you roll, or do we all roll it
Yeah,
ourselves?
he rolls, you all get that.
Yep.
Alright.
And it basically tops up at the beginning of every time it's the turn's turn, it resets. So if those specters take positive damage during that time, they basically have to take this damage every single time they're in the radius. If that's how it works.
Wow.
So that's
Nice.
gonna
5 temp HP.
Yep, 5 temp HP. And please remember that 5 temp HP does not stack. So if, say for instance, Charlie, if you go into rage and you get 10 temp, it basically that takes precedent over the 5.
Real quick.
So you can't end up with 50.
So real quick, does this temp HP happen on the turret's turn or on your turn?
The turn and I share turns, so basically
Okay,
whenever
yeah.
it's my turn.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
get any HP from raging, so I should be good.
You get it from shifting.
You're right.
Yeah. So you wouldn't get the temp HP from shifting. You keep the 5.
Can I do that?
So
Yeah,
wait, so like the next turret's turn, like if I don't lose that 5, whatever you roll, I get
you don't
that
get,
instead of
you
that.
don't get.
Yep,
Whatever it
basically.
was.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You basically get a top up as long as you're in the 10 radius.
Can I shift
Dope.
instead of accepting the spell?
You get whichever one you got first. Because they don't.
I
stack.
think you get whichever is higher.
Cool.
Right.
Then I'll take shift.
Yeah, I think you get you
Okay,
get whichever
I
is
think
higher.
you're right. I think you're right. You might be right. Yeah, you would get whatever one is higher. So, if you're shifting turns, yeah, you would get that
It
one.
gives me 10 hit points equal to my level plus my con modifier.
Yeah, so that'd be more. And then every time it pulses to give new ones, you won't get it if your shifting one is higher.
Okay. So it'd be like 8 temp HP if I shifted.
Correct. I totally forgot to put Alejandro in. Not gonna
No
lie.
worries. And that was my action. No, that was my bonus action. That was my skill check. I'm gonna take my new rifle, my new baby. I'm gonna use my movement to pull back. And I am going to shoot a certain individual across the tracks.
Hey, you leave her alone.
Who might that be?
Hey, stay over there. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane.
Yep.
Unless you happen to be across the tracks, then that's fair game, baby.
You go.
Oh my
Oof.
god!
Ooh, can you roll me a D100, please?
Please, no, I just
You
got
good?
this gun.
That's fair game, baby.
Uh, how do you roll it?
Jesus.
How do you roll a 1d100?
So you want to click. You want to right click the D10, and a percentage symbol will pop up in that like big old options thing. One of them is a percentage sign on the top left. Click that, and it'll pull up two D10s that act as the percentile die.
Okay, so 83.
Okay.
Bye, Alejandro.
All right.
It was nice knowing
roll
you.
me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Whoa.
You ever hear of Kurt Cobain?
Oh no. Dexterity saves. I'm not too bad at this.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
You see,
Ooh.
you pull out this. You guys see for the first time. He's pulled out this crazy looking. It is so alien in every way. It bends and it molds, twists and turns in very unnatural ways. Completely deviating from like straight and narrow and any kind of angular rifle would look. This thing is just. Again, it bends and twists and turns. It almost breathes and like this dark, like this crazy purple dream magic. The shot shoot like just before the shot is able to release. You feel this heavy ass kickback as it like. Do you ever see Men in Black when he uses the cricket for the first time?
Aw,
You literally just,
that makes sense.
Whoa! Fully puts you back like you. If it wasn't for that natural 20, you know for a fact if you weren't able to catch yourself with this like step back, you feel yourself going, oh fuck, like, and you brace for it, put a foot down, it kicks you back. You manage to not fly backwards as you feel that's what the kick would have done to you, is launched you backwards. You know that this thing's got some nasty firepower, and now you're ready for it.
Ah, bullshit. Pass my turn.
Heard. It is going to be one of these riot guys' turn.
Does anybody zoom in on like the knight's face? They're just like so sad.
They are doomed to work for eternity. I would be sad too.
And he's holding a pineapple.
You guys see that this one's gonna join combat, and he's gonna make an attack on this weird turret thing.
Do
Does he take any damage from the positive energy
Is it a field or does it just pulse on each of its turns?
I believe it is a field. It emits a radius.
Let me read that real quick.
Yeah, let me double check.
And do I get an attack of opportunity?
And does
No, that's
Yeah.
only when he leaves.
It's
Never
only when
mind.
he leaves, yeah. You are an
Wait.
What are you? You're an artillerist?
yeah, artillerist.
Okay. So I just want to see if it's an aura, or if because if it's not an aura, then no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's a burst.
It is a burst, yes. So
Yeah,
it's
it's a
kind of
burst. So
like
it's
like a pulsing wave of positive energy. So it doesn't
yeah.
take any
So my
damage.
turn order.
Yeah, it is going
Yep.
to go ahead and make an attack on it. It is going to fully miss. You see that it walks up. Ping! The billy club bounce reverberates off of it. It hits it, and that thing is a lot harder than it thinks it does. It is reverberating in its hand. It is what did you want to?
Solomon.
Yeah.
So does that thing look like it's actually like using a weapon that would hurt the Spectre?
Does what look like it's using a weapon then?
The Wraith.
Oh, no. All of these things seem to have that kind of like negative energy thing about them.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All of these things are ghostly. They all have like all of these kind of dead cops have these ghostly thing about them. So like they can't hurt each other. There's only one person who's your enemy that isn't a ghost that would likely affect the ghosts.
Okay. And vice versa, I take it.
Well, you've never seen. Well, you guys are more closely related to Epona than you are to the ghosts. So you feel like if the ghosts hit Epona, it would have a similar effect that it's having on you guys. Does that make like you like?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Because I was gonna do that thing again, but
Yeah, I bet you were.
no point. That would have been so funny.
Okay. These guys, I switched their initiative on accident, but that's okay. He is not going to act. He is going to. You see on his gear, he's got like a little radio, and he goes, "Dispatch, I'm gonna need some backup down here." And you
Wait,
see.
who?
Huh?
Can you point to him?
It's gonna be the one. Your map's a little too shrunken. There's another one in the corner over there. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me do that. You guys see that he does that. Some of that crazy shadow magic from Epona's badge comes out of the radio and creates another one of these dead cops next to him. Spectre. Go ahead and do your initiative.
The one in the corner did
Wait,
that?
which one? Is he summoning like a little one or like the wraith?
So the one in the right corner, Wraith 1, he's the one that's summoning another. He's the one calling for backup.
Okay. Is this a spell that he's summoning?
This is, I believe, a spell-like ability, so no.
So, my question is, would counterspell work?
So it's not a spell. So unfortunately, counterspell only
Got it.
counters spells. This is not a spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Next to him. And then it is going to move here. Tony, you're up.
All right.
Shit's starting to get hairy.
Yeah, I had to rethink what I was gonna do because with the
from Mojo?
information made available, I was gonna try and do something. But you just said it's not a spell. So
Correct.
with that in
It
mind,
seems like it seems like it's not. They're not casting a spell. More like they're using some kind of innate ability that they have.
Okay. The fuck do I have prepared?
Don't choke on us now, Tony. We know you. We gave you a week off, and you can't come back rusty.
I'm not rusty. I was looking at what
Not
dispel
today.
magic did because I know that's
We're gonna
not
die.
counter spell, but that's also
Get him.
a spell still.
I'm not
Aw.
rusty.
We die because of you, Tony. I swear. I'll
I'm just
kick
a
your
little
ass.
bit iodized.
Joe, great mind thinks alike. I was about to do the same exact thing.
Magic users, what do we pay you to do? Use your magic.
It's like that meme from We're the Millers. They're like, "You're getting paid?"
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. You know that sounds like a fine spell. What's the radius on that again?
Yo, this man's about to nuke us. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? That will
In
kill
a-
the ghost.
in a 20-foot square.
Oh god.
He's actually about to kill us.
Shh, I'm not about to kill us. I'm gonna put it somewhere. All right. I gotta. There's not a ruler on this, so I just gotta count. 5, 10, 15,
Oh no,
20.
we have to count.
5, 10, 15.
hurt
Oh, wait, it's a
yourself.
square. Shit. Is it a radius square or just a raw 20-foot square?
So
Math
a
in
radius.
D&D?
A,
Fuck.
a radius would be
Numbers?
a circle. A square is a square.
Rip.
But does it like when it says a 20-foot square? I don't know if it means from the center point that I choose or if it's like.
Yes.
Yes,
It's always the center point that you choose.
but just
Okay.
but it happens in a square. Otherwise, it would say
So it would extend 10 feet in any direction.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Entangle,
Oh my fucking god! Hell yeah!
and
A square. Is a
I can't
square.
exactly ping. I don't know how to ping.
It's
I can
not-
draw, right?
So you
It's
can't
not
ping, but you can
ground-based,
draw.
right?
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and draw your 20 foot.
Where's the draw tool? I'm just gonna tell you where the center point is.
At the top of the.
I swear
you
to
just have,
God.
you just have to right click. Just right click the map. You'll see an arrow that says pointers.
Wait.
Choose the arrow, then choose the square. to
Hold
draw
on.
a square.
Real quick. This doesn't just affect the ground, right? Joe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Huh?
it's just the ground.
So they are hovering. This would not affect them.
Are they hovering?
They are
Yes.
hover. They have
Yeah.
no legs. They
I
are
was
fully,
asking
they are
because I didn't
fully
think you heard it
castrated.
earlier.
Well, it makes so entangle makes plants grow out of the ground, and it's so long as there's a creature in the square, they can still get grabbed by.
I think you're right. I think. Well,
So-
wait.
Yeah.
Do they gain the grappled condition?
They gain the
Uh,
grapple condition. They gain the restrained condition.
They get restrained.
Yeah.
Which okay. They do not seem. You see like. And I'll let anybody. I'll let Henry. If you want to say something here, you definitely can. These creatures are. They have no physical body. So
Yeah, they're incorporeal.
So it might not
Oh.
work.
Hang on.
It might
I
not
don't-
work out well. Jesus, squares and circles.
You said you want me to say that?
I was yeah. If you,
I'm seeing something, guys.
Hey,
That works.
I'm trying to center it right, but it's having a hard time.
it's okay. Well, hold on. Does anybody want to tell him that real quick?
yo, these things aren't real. Like they're like Casper looking motherfuckers. That's gonna be how Henry said.
All right, well then, with that in mind, I'm just gonna center it here.
Okay.
Oh, we're still doing it.
I mean, I'm gonna entangle the other guy.
You're gonna try
At
and
the
entangle,
very
you're gonna
least.
try and entangle Epona.
Yeah.
Including
If
the
I
trains.
could center it on the right spot.
Including
there,
the
like-
trains.
A weird highlight.
Where are you trying to center it?
On him.
Epona's a chick.
on her, whatever.
You almost got it.
So it's got to be on a vertex. It's not going to be on a square. You got to put it. No, you can put it
On
in
the
middle of a square.
connections of squares.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
I'm just trying to
are you
pan it. No, it's
Close.
okay. Is this 20
Uh,
feet? I don't know.
Good. Beautiful.
No.
Hold
That's
on.
not the right.
Hold on.
Nope.
Hold on.
Cl-
Hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
I'm trying my best.
How big is it? A 20-foot.
It's a 20-foot square.
Meaning 20 foot top to bottom?
Okay. I see what's happening. It's just not lining up. It is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Just go off of the actual square, not the shaded in part. Don't worry about that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
But yeah,
it's on her. Is it at the start of her turn she needs to make a save, or what? What does she need to do?
Let me see here. Entangle. Why am I looking at this in my book when there's a fucking program that has it all? Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. A creature in the area when you cast the spell.
Okay. So what's the save? What do I gotta do?
It's a strength save.
Strength
Real
save.
quick.
Ooh. You see, Epona's.
So he said, Joe, you said anyone standing in it when you cast the spell, meaning if they enter it at any point after this, it doesn't entangle them?
Yep.
No.
You sure?
That is correct.
So
It is difficult terrain though.
okay.
Okay. So.
So if we happen to enter it, it's not going to entangle us now.
Correct.
No, it's not
it'll
going to
just be
entangle
difficult
you. It's
terrain.
just difficult terrain because
Cool.
there's a bunch of mad plants.
What is this DC?
My spell save DC. Which I forgot how to calculate.
She rolled a 24.
I'm gonna assume that she succeeds.
Yeah, usually.
You
Just taking a guess.
You guys see crazy like cables and shit start to break out through the ground, like cables that keep the track like powered and the lights powered and stuff, all through like that are underneath the pavement, break out, start to try and entangle her, and they start to wrap around her hooves and stuff, and she just snaps out of them. She steps up out of them. Epona is definitely like a little bit more like she's remember, she's a centaur. Her body is very physically imposing.
Is this gonna be difficult terrain for the train?
You don't know.
Oh my god.
I highly doubt that the train will care.
Train
It is
gets
a
tangled
train.
in it, that
Crash
takes
through
the
it.
tanglement with it, and then takes her with it.
I mean,
and then-
you never know. It might derail the train.
It's
I
a
doubt
train.
it.
people
We do
on
not
the
want
trains.
derailed trains.
Oh my god, there's people on the train.
Look, it's one track. It's
one
one
train.
track. Okay.
Jesus!
You guys see he cast that. What else do you want to do with your turn, Tony?
I gotta read real quick my class feat. And,
Tony just sits down, pulls out a book, starts looking
Shut
at spells.
up.
Give me a minute. I'm reviewing the lesson plan.
I'm making sure that it's a bonus action.
Yo, who's playing as Willy Wonka's grandfather?
that is Alejandro. That is
What's
what
his
Alejandro
name?
looks like.
All right. Cool.
Alejandro
It
White?
is a bonus action, so I'm gonna
he's-
expend a use
he's
of
a
my
very
wild
la-
shape
he's a
to
very
shift into
Latino
my starry
man.
form.
That picture is
Ooh.
not a Latino man.
Oh yeah,
What are you talking
go-
about? It looks
you
like...
going full Star Child?
That picture is 100% absolutely a Latino man. That's a
Thank
beautiful
you.
brown man.
That's a beautiful brown
No,
man
it's
who
not.
who looks ancient. Like
He looks like his name is Abe.
no, he
No.
doesn't. He looks like his name is Alejandro.
Or like a Charles.
It looks like he's an all Cuban man whose name is Alejandro.
All right.
Thank you.
Bro.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, we're
what is-
cutting this out.
What is what is the starry shape you take?
I will take the starry constellation form of the Archer.
All right.
Oh,
You
I
guys
thought he
see
was
he becomes
gonna, like-
Robin Hood.
I thought he was gonna become like
Robin
a
Hood Man in
cancer or
tights.
something.
No, he looks like because he's the star constellation. He looks like a stick figure with a with a bow. That have you ever seen star constellations? They're very thin. They're one lines.
Now you're a Scorpio.
So he takes the form of the archer. Do you want to explain what bonuses you will get, or when the time comes you will?
When you activate this form, and as a bonus action on subsequent turns while it lasts, you make a ranged spell attack, hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet of you. On a hit, the attack deals radiant damage equal to 1d8 plus my wisdom mod.
Sounds good.
About goddamn time we got another shot up in here. Good
So,
lord.
she wanted to dodge my plants, and I'm like, okay, I see that disrespect. So, I'm gonna shoot her
Dodge
with
this.
magic.
All
Yeah.
right. Are you attacking this turn, or is it next turn you can attack?
No, it's as a bonus action when I make this, and like every subsequent turn while the effect lasts.
Cool. If you're gonna go ahead, you want to roll that? Go ahead.
Ranged spell attack, I think, is just my casting mod and my proficiency bonus to hit, right?
Correct.
So that's a 16 plus, I think 6, but wisdom, yeah, plus 3. Yeah, so 6. So 22.
22. That's a hit.
Awesome. And then I get a 1d8 plus 3.
Also, I don't think her armor is on.
Ah.
Oh, wow. We're really rolling the high damage numbers today, gang. So that's going to be 4 damage.
You guys see that this, like, he turns into this weird stick figure. You see that some of the air becomes dark and black and just like a void. And you see that as like an archer, he's just dancing through the constellations. He fully shoots one of these stars. It hits another star, knocks it out of the air like a quick little bank shot that drops on top of Epona. She takes the hit and she goes, "What? What the hell?" Like she is very much just like, "Oh, it's on now." Let me go ahead and give her 1 wound.
Hey, Legolas.
It's plus 3. It's 4. It's 4
Oh,
wounds.
it's 4 damage. Okay. Let me
Get a better shot next time, please.
But- I'm new to this, bitch!
I'm just saying, he would not be Legolas.
You don't think he doesn't have what it takes to be Legolas?
No. He's too hairy.
He's too
Listen, you
hairy.
punk ass motherfuckers. I have been doing this for the approximate total of 1 day. Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know why
You know
you're all
what?
mad at me. That's like y'all being mad at a toddler for, like, touching the stove. But y'all never taught them not to touch the stove. So they touched the stove, killed everybody around them, and now you're mad at them because they didn't know.
More fighting, less talking.
Okay.
We're being silly.
Sorry, I forgot to put her armor on. Like, so she was running around armorless. I was like,
She
her
takes a
I was
minute,
like, her AC
holds
seems
up a finger.
a little late, a little low. All right, you shoot her with a star. Is that the end of your turn?
I get a free check. So I want to clarify here. Are we like what? So the trains are here and they're hazards.
Correct.
Are we trying to escape on a train, or is this just a fight?
You guys are trying to buy Alejandro time, essentially, while he summons the train to the Dream Realm. When that will be, you have no idea. Hence the buying time part. These trains are real trains. These are real trains that are
With real living people
that
on
are
them.
zooming back and forth. Like I said, you guys can actually see the Umbral Arcana is masking this very magical fight that is happening right now. that
They just think it's a
looks
whole
like-
bunch of hobos,
it just
like
looks like
fighting over a beer.
It looks like a bunch of like MTA, like MTA, like not custodians, but like repairmen and electricians working on some of the stuff around here. And the sign that usually says the destination or what station you're at says that it's closed. It's closed for construction. So this isn't a stop. They're gonna stop at. They're gonna drive full speed across this track every so often.
And do we have any idea how many turns it is until Alejandro is done?
No idea.
And
Can I do an Arcana check to try and guess?
You sure? Go ahead.
And if you look
All
to
right.
your left, folks, you'll see 30 different repairmen just hanging out. Ooh.
22.
Ooh, so good. I can actually tell you this. You guys see that Alejandro again is casting a very powerful spell. One that is so innately powerful only an archwizard could do it. And again, that is making the trains run on time. This spell is so powerful that he's doing it by himself, but you are able to help in other ways. You can give Alejandro your spell slot, like a spell slot on your turn. He's going to. Oh, let me say this. He's going to roll a check to determine if this train comes or not on each of his turns, which is the end of every single round. Okay, in which he needs to roll a natural 20. He's going to roll 1 dice. He needs a natural 20. For every spell that you give him, it gives him an additional die to roll. Okay? Now, what level, it doesn't matter what level it is. It just cannot be a cantrip. But if you give him a spell slot...
balanced at all.
If you give him
Is it an action to give him a spell slot? Or
it is whatever the action of the spell is. So if you have a spell that is a reaction, you can give it to him on his turn. Otherwise, you have to give it to him on your turn.
But does it take up my action to give it to him is the question.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm out of actions, so I'm going to go on this little combat initiator and press the down arrow, because I remember.
Oh, shit.
Charlie, it is your turn. You look down, you see that you're holding on to Nod, you see Nod is, like, wheezing in your arms, and they, like, lean up and they whisper in your ear, and you see that they go, I'm sorry you didn't get a choice. I needed someone and there wasn't any way for me to ask. I'm so sorry. You can have all of my strength that you... And you see that Nod, like, passes out into your shoulder. Just, like, for a moment, and you feel power, like, coursing through you that you haven't before. It is your turn.
Jesus. Okay, first to start, can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Looking kind of around... I'm trying to decide how to word it. You said the ceiling's third?
It's... So, the measurements were a little exaggerated. I would say that the train is about 10 feet, give or take. And then from the top of the train to the ceiling is another, like, 3 or 4 feet.
So...
Inspectors are out to get fucked up.
So
okay.
what are you attempting to do here?
So Nod is still alive, right? Just
Nod is
unconscious?
just dying. They're not dead yet.
But just now when he passed out, he just fell asleep.
He's exhausted. His life force is draining very quickly. Cool. Is there a reason Alejandro's in red? Is he an enemy? No, he's just in the field that the turret is emitting, and that's the color that it shows is that. So, but no, cool. Alejandro is not an enemy. Cool.
And I'm not at all in rough terrain from carrying him?
No. You're pretty much like on one knee, holding Nod in your arms. You're very much allowed to put Nod down or whatever.
Put the infant down that's asleep?
The gray child, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action rage.
Okay. Make sure you go ahead and mark it off, because you can do that now.
Let's see if I remember how to do it.
Please put the baby behind you.
How do I make the effect again?
So you want to change the this from standard until you get the change again. Okay, let me see. Hell.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so press the magnifying glass next to it.
Uh-huh.
You want to click that effect and drag it onto yourself. You gotta drag it onto you. There you go.
Cool. So now I'm raging.
Yep.
And then... Is rage a bonus action?
Are you raging twice? It has you as raging twice.
Why
so I guess you can just click it.
Oh.
So let me take one of those off. There you go. And rage is a bonus action, yes.
Cool. Okay. Shit. Okay. Then
Just
I'm
as a
gonna...
reminder, you chose the leap as your bestial soul for the day.
I did?
Yes, it was the way that you jumped to Nod in Equinox. It was the way that you had enough to jump to him in. I will say it's been a short rest, so you can reset it if you'd like.
Yeah.
So if you'd rather choose something else, you can do that for right now.
Cool. So does that mean I have to reactivate everything? Or am I still shifting?
So Bestial Soul you choose at the beginning of every rest.
Uh-huh.
So it's not an action. You just have to choose which bonus.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Then I'm going to Goblin King's Crown, turn this bonus action into a free action, and I'm going to shift. So I get 8 temp HP instead of the 5. 8. And then just remember that one of my attacks uses my dex and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. And then, because I'm shifting, the ligament? Limb? I don't know.
What are you trying to refer to?
Like something that's growing out of me.
Oh, just the limb, the ligament, not ligament necessarily, but
Okay. So I picked tail.
okay.
And then,
Which is a first for everybody. You guys see that her kind of like stumpy dog tail that she normally has fully grows to this prehensile tail, crazy long, fully hairy.
kind of like a wolf dragon tail.
Yeah, just long, very like hairy lizard-like.
Cool.
Huh.
Oh, and then the new bestial soul thing I choose is climbing.
Okay. And nails fully grow. Like your toenails grow and literally like latch into the ground. They're like hooked instead of like long and serrated.
Cool. So with the climbing one, I get where'd it go? I get a climbing speed equal to my walking speed, meaning
whatever your movement speed is right now is what your climbing speed is.
So is that technically I have 2 movements?
No, so for every 5 feet that you move in one of your movement speeds, you take 5 feet from the other one.
Okay. So I could only do like 5 walking, 10 climbing, like blah blah
So
blah.
your movement speed right now is 50 feet.
I was just making
So
an example.
if you climb 5 feet, you only have 45 walking speed.
Got it. Cool. And I don't need to make an ability check. Dope. And it's just my movement. Cool. So I'm gonna taking Nod, climb up to the ceiling.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. How high up do you want to go?
On the ceiling.
So a full you definitely get to the ceiling.
Like Spider-Man, hand
Hey,
on ceiling, foot on wall, baby and arm pushed against the wall, protected.
All right, we're gonna move you.
Did Nod heal from the turret?
So the turret does not heal you. It pretty much gives you like a shield, like a barrier, before you start taking actual.
But did he get one?
He did seem to get some, yeah.
Nice.
It's not helping his. It is reducing.
It's basically just a 5-point shield. So
Yeah.
if someone hits him for 4 HP, he's still not going to be touched on his own level.
So you have enough movement
Yeah.
speed to go up and 5, 10, 15, 20.
I just want to be like top
As they
hand
said
touching the
in
roof,
video games.
and then like her feet touching the wall, and she's kind of like being a blockage for the little baby dude, like with her body in the wall,
Okay.
tail out, ready to attack.
Sounds good. Hell yeah.
And then I'm gonna prepare my action.
You provoke 1 attack of opportunity.
Why? I'm not within
Oh,
5
I'm sorry.
feet.
Nod provokes an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit.
Which it is going to take. And you are able to use your reaction to take the hit instead, if that is what you want to do.
Oh, just my reaction?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It does take
easy.
your reaction.
I don't have a spell slot though. For Alejandro.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to contribute in that way.
Okay.
It's
So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna protect the baby up here.
yeah, it's just trying to swing at you
Okay.
Is there
and fully misses. You
Go.
see that it swings at you, and Henry is there with his staff out, just like pop, 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 just batting them out of the air, and is enough for you to fully retreat as he is like put himself between it and you and Nod.
Cool.
He's
Two
literally
things.
fighting two people, just like backpedaling him with his staff.
Two things.
Did Nod have to get an attack of opportunity against him?
It did, yes.
No, that's what that was.
Yeah, it tried to swing. Charlie used her reaction to soak the hit instead, which it did miss.
So two things. Do you have written down like how tall up I am? How high up I am?
I would say you're about 30 feet up.
Just like
It'd be a little bit, be less than like 30 feet, maybe like 25 feet.
Well, just make a note of it so someone can't be like, I moved one square and I can hit her. Like,
Okay.
no. Just because we can't properly show it on the map.
I can just open these notes here. Put 256 feet on ceiling.
Cool. And then I'm gonna prepare my action in case any hostile creature comes towards me. My tail will hit them.
Okay, you got a ready?
And it has the reach action, so they just have to come within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, right. And these guys are floating, so they can go up and down.
Yeah, I assumed.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you end it.
You've been doing it.
All right, Diego, you're up.
Who's
Fireball.
chewing? I heard chewing.
Somebody's eating. Diego.
What's the Diego theme song?
Diego.
What's the Diego theme song?
Everybody watching,
Oh,
type Diego in the
from-
chat.
Can we get a Diego in the chat?
Can I get?
From like
Dora.
Diego?
Who's his theme
Are
song?
you muted, my dude?
Sorry.
There you go.
I was muted.
Diego. What is
How do you do that? Every session, at least once.
Sorry, guys.